Good morning, it's the day of Izzy's appointment down at the emergency eye clinic. IB is out at the moment. He stayed here last night and then he went out to work and he's coming back and he's going to drop us at the hospital, which is extremely kind of him. In fact, he's just come in. Hello!
You nearly ready?
Kind of. We're on our way to the hospital. Super IB to the rescue.
It's like the kind of thing you put a swimming pool in, isn't it?
There's a huge building just sprung up opposite Ponty Museum. There's the museum there, so I'm just zooming past IB. And right opposite is this. I can't get it all in shot because we're too close. There's a giant daffodil wind turbine. There it is. We've arrived and we're a whole hour early because IB was fitting us in around work commitments, so we had to come now, but we're going to go to the canteen and get the books out, I think. You're feeling well enough to do that today? Yeah. Evil mummy's getting Izzy to do work. Izzy's just doing a mini, like a mock, but open book, so it has a learning exercise, and ironically, it's about the eye, but that's just where we're up to. It's a coincidence, honest, not meant as torture. I am officially abandoning the mission of veganism. I gave it nearly 2 weeks. I'll tell you more about that again. But this is my first bit of cow's milk since all that time. Izzy has a hot chocolate on the go. She did really well on that, didn't you, Miss? Be quite calm and focused. She's not feeling too bad, but she's feeling self-conscious, aren't you, Izzy? So she's just sipping the last of her hot chocolate now. We've got about 15 minutes till the appointment, so we're going to head down at a leisurely pace and get in. We're just waiting for the bloke to come back. He's discussing Izzy's things. I'm vlogging in the toilet. So Isabella's in with me. She's giving her eyes a clean now. The theory is that she's had an allergic reaction to one of the creams that she's been given to get rid of eye infections. So she's been given, well, asked to use a different one. And clean her eyes 4 times a day. I better get out of the loop. Bye. Well, I don't know if this is vegan or veggie, but it's mushroom korma, and I'm having it. And Missy's having a sausage roll. One of those. Do you want to be on camera yet? No, I didn't think you would. You look gorgeous. We're just waiting for the bus to go home now. Just vlogging quick before anybody comes. They're coming. Jumped off the bus at Ponty. Station's just down there, so we're going to go and see what time our train is. Brilliant, we got straight on our train and we have a table, which you know we like our table, so we're going to do a bit of history now and save a bit of time later when we get in. We started this topic this term now. This is what we're going to be looking at today. We're back home, it's about 10 to 3 in the afternoon. So that's most of today used up. I think we can have a little bit of a rest, maybe a cuppa. And then I'm going to see what Izzy could do for the rest of this school day. Because so far we've only done biology, and that's like owing from yesterday because she was too ill yesterday. This is an ongoing thing. When you're home educating somebody who is unwell a lot of the time, it's so hard to gauge exactly how much you should give them to do. You don't want to overload them. If they're unwell, they need time to relax and rest and recover. But at the same time, they're always ill. So you would literally never do anything if you waited until they were 100% well for them to do anything. And their education is completely on your shoulders as well. And you never quite know what to do for the best, so I just gauge it as I go along. I think she's up to some light stuff at the moment, so I'm going to give her some light stuff, but not too much of it, because otherwise we'll need to spend 3 years doing Key Stage 4 instead of 2. It's like almost every week there's some kind of health-related complication. So this week, for instance, so Monday she had the earlobe infection, so that kind of took up a lot of that day. Wednesday, the eye thing happened, so that was all of Wednesday was obliterated because she was too poorly to do anything. Today's Thursday, it's 10 to 3. Now we're ready to properly start. We did do the biology mock together as an open book exercise in the canteen this morning. So we've got one thing crossed off, but that's kind of crossed off from yesterday. We haven't even started today. But what can I do? I can't crack the whip if she's not up to it health-wise. Looks like Izzy just finished her history for the day. It's come out of the printer. She must have activated it from upstairs. I just gave her a bit of history and some maths to do because it's already, you know, late afternoon and she's not that well. So just a little bit today, just so we don't get quite as behind as we otherwise would. I'm making coffee. I really need to wash up. Just didn't manage it before going out and now it's kind of late. I need to practice and I'm going to do it now because with flute practicing or any kind of woodwind practicing or singing, kind of have to time it around your eating carefully, because if you do it when you're hungry, you're all low blood sugar and you don't concentrate properly. But if you do it too soon after eating, then you're all burpy and indigestion-y and you can't support your air with your diaphragm very well because there's all food in the way. So I'm going to go and do it now. Thank you so much for watching and I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye.